And it's Ken Kraetzer for Cadets Media. We're at an Army football practice. The Black Knights finished their first week of summer practice. They started on Wednesday, so they got 4 practices in. A lot of players on the field today. The freshman team practiced first, and they kind of had a joint practice with the varsity coming in about 4 o'clock. So I've never seen so many players on the field today as when they kind of did a joint practice, gave the freshmen a chance to see the Army veterans in action and working out, and it was good to see. Great to see. First thing I noticed were the fullbacks. Tyson Riley and Jacoby Buchanan, both looking quick and trim. They both, I think, would say we've lost a few pounds this year, and both ready. They're working in a few pass plays as well as their traditional up the middle play. Bryson Daly took a lot of snaps. I thought he looked very strong in practice today, both running the ball and throwing the ball. A bunch of completions during the practice. The sophomore, Dwayne Coleman, also got in a lot of reps in practice. I thought he showed a really strong arm in his throws. And also Alex Meredith, who we talked to this week, played last year on the scout team, and really starting to be a solid player for the Black Knights. Players that we saw, Aaron Bibbins had an interception. Jacob Azzi got a completion. He's coming in as a quarterback. And Ajan Marshall, who's really bringing speed to the Army team. We talked to Ajan after practice today. Looked good, looked very fast. And I think he's really a key person in the new offense that Army's bringing in under Coach Drew Thatcher, which is going to be much more of a spread offense. You might call it a hybrid. They're still going to be able to pound the ball, but a lot of time they're going to go for passing plays in this. Had a nice pass, Bryson Daly to number 80, Neo Vasenchat. I'm not getting that name right. I apologize. Alex Meredith had a nice pass to Casey Reynolds. Dwayne Coleman had some good completions. It was really more about the offense so far. No pads today. So it was really a time for the offense to show that it is implemented, the new offense. And Jacob Azizi got in a few reps. Sam Barzik had some snaps at center. Of course, we talked to Connor Finucane. It's going to be the starting center, when he's assuming he's healthy. And Bo Lombardi, also at center. Bill Catt, number 53. What's really striking about the Army team this year is the offensive line, is the experience they have, and also the size. Connor Finucane said that of the 10 starters on the offensive line on the 2-deep, they're all over 300 pounds now through all the workouts that they've done. And strength and conditioning. Army's got a big offensive line now where they didn't have that. Certainly 10 years ago when I started covering the team, you'd have one player who was around 280. And something Jeff Monken in his tenure really has emphasized is building up the team on the offensive line size-wise. As I said, Jacoby Buchanan, I thought he looked full speed. He had nagging injuries. As you know, last year, Tyson Riley didn't participate in spring scrimmages, but he looked good. He's taken a couple of pitch outs. And Dwayne Coleman, I thought he looked a lot more confident than he did in the spring game, which he should, as he's now into his second season, had a solid spring practice. I'm sure he worked out a lot over the summer on pass plays. Gerald Dixon had some plays. Lucky Brooks, Miles Stewart, and Daly had a nice TD pass to Noah Short. Then I went to the 5-yard line. Again, it's not full contact, but it shows that the offense is integrating the new offense of Drew Thatcher. And we had an explanation from Coach Monken on Wednesday. I'm going to feature that, about why he decided to change. It was based on an NCAA rule change before the 2022 season that limited the amount of downfield blocking that can be done, and outside of the box, the area where the offensive linemen and defensive line are operating. So as he said, they worked their way through it last year. There were some awkward moments, as I think we remember, but now they've got a new offense that really can take the team in a new direction to new success and be more wide open than what we've seen in the past, and certainly the last really 15 years of Army football since they went to the triple option. So Tuesday will be the first day with full pads, and so that gives the defense a better chance to show what they can do. So certainly the younger players, but it's going to be good, and we'll be out here next week and certainly next Saturday. Coach Monken in his talk said the new field turf in Michie Stadium is not quite ready yet. I can see it. It's down. It looks great. They have all the lines and numbers painted in. Looks amazing. But he said it's just not quite ready yet, so they're going to do the scrimmage next week here at the outside practice field. And then they will hopefully get a scrimmage in Michie Stadium for everybody to come out and see. Later in the summer practice. We'll keep you up to date on when that may be. But great to be back out here on the practice field. West Point, a better place to be. So we're enjoying this, and great to see young players starting to take leadership roles. Monday is the march back for the freshman class from Camp Buckner. They come back with about a 12-mile march with full packs. And they come through the golf course where we'll be. We're going to be out there Monday morning about 9 a.m. to watch them pass through the golf course, hopefully do a stream like we did last year. And then they will come down to get a huge reception from the West Point communities to go down the streets toward the superintendent's house where they'll pass and review. One of the great moments of the year. And they, at that moment, will unveil their class motto. And that's always another one of these West Point traditions that are so fun to cover and so distinctive about the U.S. Military Academy. So anyway, good to hope you enjoyed this, and we're looking forward to bringing you another season. Watch us on Facebook, West Point Football Report, on Twitter, at KG Kraetzer Media, and on YouTube, KG Kraetzer Media as well. And we got to check out Threads. That's going to be probably our next thing. And also, we got to build on Instagram. Anybody wants to help us by being a partner, help us get to some road games, that would certainly be great. We'd love to feature your company or organization on our reports. I love doing that. Love talking to West Point alumni in particular. So that's it from the practice field here at West Point, and we'll have more next week. This is Ken Kraetzer for Cam Vets Media. We cover cadets, midshipmen, the military, and veterans proudly since 2008. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of the weekend.